Okay. Trustee. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello. But the thing is, my camera is blocked and the mic only working. The
Okay.
thing is, I go live there actually on TikTok, and I know how to use it because I have many followers. As I told you, I have many followers. So what's happened is exactly it's
Uh,
when you open your live, I just entered and I just make a guest, and I don't know, it's ended up.
yeah, it wasn't letting
Um,
me pick you out of the crowd, so it seemed like it wasn't working. So I just thought we'd come on here. Well, thank you for joining me. Why don't you start with pronouncing your first and last name? I think I know how to say it, but I don't want to say it incorrectly, and what you are running for.
I'm running for Plaza Township Trustee in 2026 election down in Johnson County, District 6, south of Indy, Johnson County, District 6. So, by the way, I'm from Iraq. I come to the United States as an immigrant to be a citizen of the United States. I came with my father and my parents. My father served in U.S. military. He gave all his life to protect our troops, to get them back safe to our country. And at that time, in 2003, 2004, when the war and civil war invaded in Iraq, I was about to finish my degree at that time. And what happened is exactly to me, it's my life was on danger and threat in Iraq at that time. It wasn't easy at all. It was really very hard. And I was in a tough time. So my father was smart. So he just said, let's move on and move to Jordan, stay for a little while. And then we moved to Egypt and stay for a little while for our visa. Waiting our visa is really, that process is really hard. Hard to come to United States. It's not easy to come to United States. So we was under the process for a special immigrant visa to come to United States. So when I come
Was
to United States, yes,
was
go
this
ahead.
like a refugee visa?
No, it
Okay.
was special immigrant visa.
Okay.
We was immigrants, not a refugee.
Okay.
So I I came to United States with zero English. I study here. And when I came, I was like about 20, 21, I think. I don't remember exactly what the age exactly when I came to United States. But I was young, so I study the English language and I study the culture of United States and start working, study and work. I work engineering software and hardware computer with a company they are creating actually a computer. So I move on and I got kidney failure in 2014. Put me in a dark wall of my life. I thought I'm gonna be dead because in 90s my sister she got my oldest sister she got a kidney failure in 90s and she was really suffered a lot. So I was afraid to be like her. But in the United States, the health is here is really perfect. There's very professional people who can take care of me. So I was under of dialysis and under the machine, for 4 years. And this 4 years between the first year and second year, decide to study the naturalization test to become a citizen. And that's my huge things. And first of all, a week from now, a week, Actually, it's going to be October 29th, my anniversary, 10 years, 10 years anniversary of my citizen. So it's a
Wow.
huge thing. Yes, it's a huge thing, and it's not easy. It's not easy to get, to get the citizen, you know.
Yeah, no, it's
So
not.
yeah. So I
Congratulations.
thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Um, moving on. When I become, American citizen, I decide to involve in American political process to be a strong Democrat and first things that I involved in first vote, sorry. And first vote was for me was Hillary Clinton. And I met her and I met the rest of the family.
Oh, that's really
I met,
cool. How did you meet them?
yes. I meet them actually. One reason I'll give you that story, short story about how I meet them, how I let them come to United States. At that time, first of all, after I become American citizen, when I decide to involved in American political process, I have good opportunity and experience, you know, about politics and what they do is exactly for our country. And I was studying on that before I, involved. So at that time was the President Obama at that time, and the vice president was Biden,
Oops.
and Hillary Clinton was running, and when she ran, I decided to join, them and her campaign, and I've got a call from Washington D.C., from her campaign, general managers of the and national actually general managers. So he called me from Washington to enjoy her campaign. So I involved in her campaign and I worked. I make phone calls, canvassing, and I do more than plus 10,000 phone calls for Hillary
Wow.
Clinton. Yes,
That's a lot of
I've
phone
got,
calls.
of course, but what does give me this? Give me a lessons, in politics. You working on, to communicate with every community, in Indiana, and out of Indiana. I was making calls, and out of Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, you know, I was making many of the states who's actually doing the elections, general elections presidential elections, sorry, to be correct for that, presidential election. So I was working hard, to reach the people, to get them involved with us, to making phone calls with us, volunteers. We've got donations. So we working until Hillary Clinton decided to come to United. So Indiana put in the list of rallies, was put in for rallies for Hillary Clinton. So Indiana was the part. So she came to Indiana. So first I met Chelsea Clinton, her daughter. She make a rally in our headquarters of Hillary Clinton in north of Indianapolis.
Hmm.
That interview was in the office. So we sit and we engaging with her. We making open discussion, about what's going to be, happen after Hillary Clinton get elected to be a president. And then I met former President Bill Clinton, and he was a brilliant person, actually. So it was really huge things for me to meet him. First time I meet a president of United States, former president of United States. It's a huge things, at that time, 2016.
Yeah.
So, and then the last person I see, it was Hillary Clinton. I meet her in person in a big rally. She was having a big rally in Indiana at that time. So it was a huge thing. So what is pushing me on that I've got opportunity and experience in politics. It's, I learned from candidates, and even though I helped Hillary Clinton and I helped many candidates in Indiana, for example, I give you, I'm always strong with Andre Carson, you
Hmm.
know, congressman, our fighters, our hero, as I called him, and he's my brother too, so I call him my brother. So he's working really hard for us, you know. So I worked for his campaign and many candidates at that time. 2016 it was for Andre Carson and many candidates who was running actually at that time. So besides that, it's given me an experience in politics. So 2019, I decided to be Greenwood City Council, running for Greenwood City Council. But my chair, he told me, you need to learn more. You need more years to know, to get knowledge about, your community, to know how is exactly, your community. So I enjoyed in 2019, yes, 2018, sorry. Like around 18, I enjoy with Johnson County, Indiana Democratic Party, District 6, District 9th at that time. Now we are, separate from District 9, so we become District 6, you know. So I was work for our senators, former Senator Joe Donnelly, his office. I was volunteering with that. So I volunteered with a lot of candidates in Indiana. So I get much experience. So I decide to run in 2024 as Johnson County Council at large.
Hmm.
What's making me that to be running because I believe in equal opportunity and equal rights for all people. I believe in women's rights. I believe in veterans' rights. I believe in public safety. I believe in public education. And I believe that responsive leadership that puts people first, leadership that acts with integrity, leadership that listen, leadership that show up every single day, not for politics, but for the people. People in our Johnson County here are struggling. Working families, they work really hard, you know, and they couldn't get because our lives has become expensive, you know. It's not easy. And you see what happened in the country right now. It's a lot of going on, you know. So I am, facing a big challenge, you know, when I decided to run in for second term. And I really, first of all, I really thanks Johnson County Democratic Party for believing in me again to be running on this position to represent my community. It doesn't matter if it is Republican, Democrat, Independent. I'm working for the people, to the people actually. So
That's great. Can you tell
yes,
me a little bit more about what the trustee, because I don't think a lot of people know what the trustee does. Can you talk about what exactly the trustee does for the community?
absolutely. Township trustee rule is simple. We provide emergency assistance to residents in need, whether that's help with rent or utilities or food or essential support. The trustee also manages township resource responsible, ensure public services run smoothly, and cooperates with the local partners to strengthen the safety net. And it is a frontline role in serving our neighbors, and especially in a tough time. That's what the trustee does,
Okay.
obviously. Yes, it's really important. It is the most actually important position in local office to help the people. I'm gonna be uh, connect with churches, connect with leaders, who's here in the community, represent the community, to resolve the issue that affects our families here. It's in our homes, our families, it's really very huge things I'm going to do in here. And I have a lot of work I'm going to be doing for Johnston County, and especially in the Plaza Township. In the Plaza Township, I will work for the people, to the people. It's not, I'm not, I'm not running for a title or a position. I'm running for responsibility, to be their advocate, to be their partner. So what I need is a trust and support and vote. So it's not about my, Democratic, or Republican. No, it's about people, not about politics, for
Yeah,
sure. Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
What is your goal for this campaign? Let's start there.
Okay. My goal is when I get elected, I will make sure first, it's my first priority when I get elected. Actually, if I elect, first make it easier, accessibility, make it easier for residents to apply for assistance and receive help quickly. Second, partnership works with nonprofits and churches and county programs to expand resources. Third, transparency, pushing clear reports so residents know how funds are spent. So these changes make sure the township is not just step gob, but a real partner in helping people get back on their feet.
Awesome.
This is yes, yes, go
How
ahead.
how do they currently have, do you know how they currently have to apply for assistance?
Well, I will doing that on bunches, open offices hours. Meet them directly. I'm going to be meet the community directly, and any issue that they have, I will resolve it with them, and I will show up in every part of the community of Plaza Township, in any town hall, in any part of that community. I will show up and see what the issue that affect them and affect their families. That is a second goal for me, and third goal for me, it's respect with dignity. People, when they go and knock on the door of my office and come with respect, they will get respect with dignity. That's what my second goal. Respect them, hear them, sit with them. And I'm having a couple of, I'm sorry, just trying just to, sorry. So, so these goals actually that I am talking about, I'm sorry, I'm just, put my things all together so I cannot forget, anything. So that's why I become quiet for a little bit. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. Well, why don't you tell
Yes.
us a little bit about you? Are you married? What do you do for your day job? Tell us a little bit
Um,
about you.
well, about me, I'm single. I am single. I'm married and I got divorced, but I'm single right now. And in the meantime, by the way, I'm sorry about the camera. It's affect that. I have actually the office hours here in the Johnson County headquarters,
Hmm.
Indiana Democratic Party. So I'm doing my office hours here, from 1 to 5. It was really fun here. And as I told you, engineering software and hardware computers, that's not easy job. It's really a hard job.
No, yeah, that is.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know much about computers. Other, I know about
yeah.
phones, stuff like that.
Well,
Um,
it's yeah. Go ahead.
no,
Go
no, no,
ahead.
no. You go ahead. Continue.
Um, Computers I created, and the issue that we have is always with antivirus, kind of that. I'm working on, fixing a computer and always, see what's the new. what's the new in the country of United States. A lot of things has changed. Let's make it simple and easy. You know,
Yeah.
it's not
What do you
become hard as it was.
Yeah. What do you think about AI being, working with computers?
It's oh my God, the AI. It's if the people doesn't use it right, we'll be in trouble. It's really dangerous. It's not good for the people. You know why? Because they didn't let you think. AI think of, make you actually lazy. AI, because they will take all your things and he will say what you have. I don't like that. I would love to think myself as I am. Think about. I don't want to use AI to do my issues. I know it's an easy things actually, but it's really affects a lot of people, make them really lazy. They didn't like study. I would love to study using the book, not using AI, using my book. Study on that and keep it on my mind. So my mind is the AI, not the AI is actually technology. That's what I really like.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Very nice. Do you have any hobbies?
Oh, I play oud. Actually, I study in Egypt.
Okay.
Study in Egypt oud.
I have no
With
idea
a
what
very
that is.
professional.
What is that?
It's like oud. You can just search it on Google. Oud. It can
Okay.
show it to you exactly. It's kind of music that we do actually in it. It's like not like a guitar, but it's similar to it. It's not
Oh,
like a
so it's
guitar.
like an
Yeah,
instrument.
instruments. Yes, correct.
Okay. Very
Yes,
cool.
yes. So I'm sorry. I just tried just to open the camera. I don't know if it is working. I don't know. It's all right.
It's not working. It's all right.
Yes, it's
Um, so what is it like being a Democrat in Johnson County when you're out campaigning? Do you get it can be like times change, but historically there have been a lot of issues in some of those areas. Are you ever met with any resistance?
Yes, I do. When I last year in 2024, when I was running for Johnson County Council at large, I met with the Greenwood residents, and they having issues because they are disability people. Having what's the most issue is buses. Transport. I'm sorry, buses. transportations. Transportations affect them, affect the community. If we actually, I was, hoping that if I elect, I will make some ideas for these residents of Greenwood, like a disability people who can provide a buses actually between County Line to Franklin. Buses can take the people. Look at how if we make bus for the people, transportation for public from between County Line to Franklin. Look how the life is going to be easy for people to go to work, to go shopping, you know,
Yeah.
saving gas, saving gas. So that was my idea. And first of all, was my priority, as I told you, empower public safety officer, empower our families, provide safe working condition, opportunities, and decent incomes, and work for a safe and a clean environment for good streets, roads, parks, schools, economic growth and opportunity for all our citizens in Johnson County. At that time, I believe we have a resource here in Johnson County to provide equitable pay and benefit to support our public employees and families. So, as a Johnson County Council, I was working hard, to prove myself to the community and prove to increase employee pay, improve an affordable housing, and fight for our firefighters. And I know that our firefighters of Johnson County, they are a union, but I can make something that it will help them, help their incomes, and help the community, help the family. you know. So I wasn't just like for, doing that, it's for all people, not for selective a few. No, I like everyone to be get, help, not selective a few. That's what I
Yeah.
am doing for the local office, and I got a lot of experience. As you notice, I got a lot of experience from last year, and now I can do it so easy because I engage with the community. I know what the community wants, and I'm gonna be working for them. And I hope I can meet my opponent, actually, William Hart, who is running now, actually, who is officially, it's the Plaza Township trustee, you know, to see there's many issues we have. If they think they don't have an issue, that's not correct. Because I see what the churches does, they do a lot of pantries with ours, and I see how our community getting a lot. I was in the parking lot one day and I see a lot of people want help. A lot of people that churches help them. So thanks God that we have churches that help in our community. So my ideas actually, I will, spend the money that I will get, as I know I will take it from taxpayers, from the governments. This money, what I'm going to do with, it's help our community with it. Open pantry stores that will help the community, on these, on this community is actually, I'm telling you, be honest with you, nobody hear them. Last time, last time in the town halls, we was having the town halls. Everyone, I don't know if you noticed this. Blythe, she was with me, and many candidates was with me. Blythe Pooters and Michael Pooters. They are my friends, and I love them a lot. And I, strongly support for Blythe Pooters. She's running for Secretary of State. That's a huge thing that I love to see actually strong women like her. I am always supporting women's, I'm always supported that. So in our Johnson County here, as you know, we are in a red county, but that will not affect me to present myself, you know. So, and even if they are Republican, I will hear from them because this is not about Republican or Democrat or independent. It's about community itself has to be engaged with them. If they see a person, it's about not a word. It's, I am responsible for my action. So I am handle the infrastructure of the community on my hand. So every word that I say it, I'm responsible for it. So I'm working on that. You know, I'm working to represent them, to be their voice, to be help them. That's what my, goals.
Yeah.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
were saying that you're so it sounds like you're thinking about kind of creating a food pantry, but that is run by the local government.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. Yes. And help. Let me tell you, this is not only a food. It's not only a food. I told you what a trustee does
Mhm.
exactly. It's help with the utilities. You know, we have a problem with this. We have a lot of problem with the utilities. People are struggling because, you know, our life has become expensive. I'll be honest, you already noticed this, you already noticed this, that our life
Yeah.
is really expensive. It's not like what it was actually 5 years ago. It's different than now, you know?
Yeah.
So even though, I'm trying it's going to be, a tough job for me, but it's going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. I know I have a lot of work, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready
Oh,
for this work. Yeah.
that's great. Are there any other issues that you already have a plan for? You said there's several issues that you wanted to address if you get elected.
Well, as I told you, on this, issues. So what I'm going to do for next, so to let the community know, and I want to let them know that what I'm going when I get elected is exactly first, fast and feel relief. Timeline first 90 days. employment in 48 hours responds the pledge of all township assistant applications. Create simplified forms, online plus paper, so residents know exactly what is required. Train staff, volunteer to ensure that fair and respectful services. Second, transparency with your tax dollars. That's it's about the community, tax dollars. Where's go timeline within 6 months. Launching a township budget dashboard showing how funds are spent to the community, so the community know where every dollar where spent it exactly. I want to let share with them what I'm going to do for them so they can be know exactly. So that's why I'm telling you it's not about politics, it's about community that I have people, you know many people will going to see the example of my work. I want to see the many township to see the example how I work hard to represent the community that I am served for. It's all about serving the community. It's not about politics, you know.
Yeah. Well, let's
Yeah.
talk about those high utility prices. So I know that in Indiana we don't have a choice. Like, we basically, where you live determines where you get your electricity, whether that's AES or NIPSCO or whatever it is,
Yeah. Yeah.
because our utilities are owned by private companies.
Yeah.
And the negative side of that is that those companies can then pass on their debts to us to pay off their debts. And I know in Indianapolis, we just had the mayor Joe Hogsett. He agreed to a rate increase of 6 point something percent when we've
Yeah.
already had rate increases. What are
Yes.
your thoughts about whether the utilities should be privately owned, or do you think that maybe the city should start buying back their utility companies?
Well, I will tell you, it's with the governments. I want it to back to the governments. It's to be helping because these actually private, these private companies of utilities. It's really, I'm telling you, it's really horrible. It's really horrible for our community. So I prefer to, the government working on this, with me actually as I'm running for local office. You know, I'm going to be showing them this, utilities, how it's going to be work. I have strategy for that, so I'm going to be working on. And when I got elected, I know I will have left a lot of work from William Hart's, and I don't know yet. I haven't met him yet. I want to just set up an appointment to meet him and see what he's exactly doing. I see actually a lot of listed of he's doing exactly, lists of numbers of money, that they actually doing for the years of 2024. But this year, I don't know what exactly is the budget. So I just need to know, contact with them. And I know already, how much they have actually, but where they spend it. So how much they spend from this money that they have from the government, So that can be, I collected these monies that is coming from the taxpayer of the government, collected that, and working on first utilities and first food. Because what I see exactly last week in Johnson County, I live here, 15 years, almost 15 years. And I know what's going on. I know what's going on, and I know how the peoples are suffering. So first, I will do with the foods, as I told you. Second, with the utilities, and this is the most important things because this is affect our families. These utilities. So I prefer to be with the government, to actually working on that to see what we can do. You know, that's my answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about AI a little bit, and you said you weren't a
Yes.
fan. So does that mean that you are against the data centers?
Um, Not against is exactly, but I don't like the AI. I'm sorry, I don't like it because that's what me actually not. I'm not represent the people, but it's just only me. I don't like it because one of the most things is make you lazy. You don't need to think. Like when you get actually questionnaire to be answers, get an AI. Why? Think about it. Just think about the questions and you answer by yourself. Why you just go into the AI and do it for you? That's what the lazy things. I don't like it. I
Yeah.
didn't I didn't be against, but I don't like it. It's different between against, on that or doesn't like it. I don't like it, just I don't like it.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
for example, I'm
Yes,
against the
ma'am.
data centers because
Yes.
when the data centers are built, they are getting up to a 50-year tax exemption. So they're not paying taxes. So they're not paying into really our economy. And then they only employ about 50 people per data center at most. So they're not really creating a lot of good paying jobs. And on top of that, we as the taxpayers are the ones paying for the infrastructure because that's how Indiana lawmakers have set it up with them. So the other things are is they're like super polluters. They're really noisy. When they go in, they use a lot of power and a lot of water. So people's utilities are skyrocketing. We're seeing that in southern Indiana, for example, that they're seeing utilities of like $600. It's insane. And on top of that, they are using the water. They're not recycling it. They're just using the water that we drink. And so the water pressure goes down. They pollute the air. They are noise polluters. They don't provide anything for Indiana. They don't provide anything but pollution. So I don't really know why anyone would be for them, to be honest.
Probably, probably, So it's what you said is exactly it's horrible, you know, for this, Of course, I'm 100% going to be with you, to be against all this because they didn't pay tax, and they didn't, do their jobs right. It's illegal, not legally. It's illegal things. So that's its affect our Hoosiers. Do you know that? It's going to be affect our Hoosiers. That's not right. Should have to fix this, Our government should have to be working on this, because this is going to be against the people, you know?
Absolutely.
That's really dangerous, you know? So it must be focusing on that too, actually, because AI can do anything, can hack everything, and do it for you, you know. So that's why I don't like it, you know. If I want to do my stuff, I do it by myself, thinking by myself. As you see me, actually, I am just doing the simple things, for the community because I see my bare eye, what's happening in here in Johnson County, you know. I didn't say that it is not good. Actually, our community here, they are helping each other, working good actually, but it's not enough. Not enough. Government should work for the people. Here, our community. I will set up actually office hours to meet with the community, and I will publish clear records on libraries, centers to meet actually the community itself. Hear from them, listen from them. So when I told you, I mean it exactly. Responsible leadership, you know, listen to the people first. Listen to the community. Respect your community with dignity. You
Yeah.
know,
Are
yeah.
there any other issues that you're hearing from people in Johnson County, maybe about healthcare costs, things like that?
Yes, yes, I do. Last year, I'm telling you, I was the last town halls that I, see. It was from Indiana Democratic Party. I don't know if you heard about it. People was so frustrated about it, about that town hall, because people need someone to be their voice. So when I get up and I, announce myself to be running for local office, and I just like faced them. I told them that I'm going to be helping you. This is not about, promise a word and keep it. No, it is about action. I'm going to be work on that. I don't want to see our community frustrated or tired, with the issues. So I want to work for them. That's why our Democratic Party pushed me on this, to be on the race, to help the community, to present myself to help our Plaza Township, you know. So other than that, we are fighting for democracy and peace and safety in our country, you know, trying to take our voice, silence our voters. This is not right. We will never ever be silenced. And when I mean it by fighting our, democracy and peace and safety for our country, you know. During that, I'm still saying every single day is a good day for me because I'm an American citizen. Citizen is a huge thing in my life. Give me a benefits, you know, to move me forward. Look, when I come to the United States 2009 with zero English, and now I am a candidate who represent the community of Johnson County. Imagine just this. Because what I have been through a tough lives. It wasn't easy for me, Brianna. It wasn't easy at all. I have been through many things in my health. I got affected with the kidney. And then I got a kidney in 2017, and I affected with back surgery. That effect actually, my back was really so bad from what I was, effect from the war of Iraq. At that time, I lost my friends, I lost my teachers, in Iraq, and I was living in a country at that time, no equal rights and no equal opportunity for people there at that time. So I just move on, and I'm still actually you know, still thinking about it every night. But I am so confident with myself. I am, before I become responsible for the people, I responsible myself, working hard on myself to be a good person to handle the issue for our community. That is why I am running, you know.
That's wonderful. Why
Yeah.
don't you tell us where people can find your platform? So if they want to find out more information about your race, they can find you
Yeah.
and anything like that. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's really a lot of fun for me. It's Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on LinkedIn. Actually, there's a website that is collect all my social media from Twitter X. There they can find me, and they can contact me actually by my email. It is Saad for Johnson County 2025 at gmail.com. If you have any issue, or if you have any concern on ideas for Plaza Township Trustee, please contact me on this platform. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you
wonderful.
so
And
much. Yes.
you're welcome. And I'm assuming that you still need money if people want to donate to your campaign. Are you on Act Blue?
Well, I'm trying just to do it that on January because I'm thinking about to on January 2026 when I get official actually, official nominee actually, I'm going to be having actually I already having my account. I just want to reopen it again, with the Active Blue. So to collect actually donation from the people. So I'm going to be working on that. So I'm just, quite a bit actually now, but I'm focusing on the issues, focusing on my community, you know, uh, focusing on a lot of things that it's affect our families. And especially the most important is utilities. because we causing a lot of money. It's causing us a lot of money. It's causing a lot of money for the families in our community. So I have to contact that with the community and with the governments, to see their concerns, to see, what the issue that affect for them so I can help them with.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
is there anything else that we didn't get to talk about with your campaign that you wanted to talk about?
Well, I just give you what my prioritize, but the last message I want to give to the people so they can actually know from me, the last things to closing up with you actually. So, so the Plaza Township Trustee's office is about neighbors, helping neighbors. I'm running to make sure our township is compassionate, transparent, and offensive in serving every resident who needs support.
That's
With
wonderful.
your vote, with your vote, we can create a township government that truly works for the people. I am asking for your trust, your support, and your partnership to building a strong community in Johnson County. Thank you, Saad Tawfeeq, running for Plaza Township Trustee in 2026 election. I thank you, Brianna, for everything you do. I'm sorry I was a little bit nervous in the beginning, but I'm so excited to meet you. I'm sorry that I don't have a lot of people because I'm new on TikTok, you know.
Totally
So
fine.
yeah, I'm really excited. That's a huge things that I made today with you. I make it really, that day it's market with a special day. It's for second actually interview over last year. I was doing an interview on the media and now is with you actually. So this I'm in honor actually and proud to be with you guys. You are fighters, you are heroes to proven us. And I want to tell one last things to the people who has an opportunity and experience in politics. Please running for office. If you have an opportunity and experience, please run. Show yourself. Present your community because your community need you to be their voice, to be fight for them, for their lives. That's the most important I want just to give to the people and hope they get it. I really thank you. Thank you
Absolutely.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure to get to know you,
This,
and I'm excited to see how things turn out for you next year. And just a reminder to everybody, make sure to check your voter registration. Make sure it's up to date with your current address if you have not checked it already. And make sure you're checking it every few months because you never know when, Diego Morales is going to decide to purge the voter registration again. So please check it frequently and tell others to, and make sure you're voting in the May primary of 2026. Saad, thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
you too. I thank you. So when is going? One last thing I want to just say. When is going to be published? This.
I have to like process it, so it's usually in a couple days.
It's all right. It's all right. I am so excited to have a time with you, and it's an honor and proud to be with your platform, and that show, it's given me more experience, that interview. I don't know how to thank you guys. And on the day that I told you, October 29th, is going to be interview with Scott Aaron and tell him about my story that I told you about, and we're gonna be engaging together again. But you will see me a lot. We will see each other a lot in 2026 because I'm going to be an official nominee to work for the community. So we will engage in and see the people who has the issue, and we will see each other, set up a day to seeing each other and talk to each other again very soon. Thank
Sounds
you.
great.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one.
You
I'll see you
too.
soon. Bye
See you
bye.
soon. Bye bye. Thank you.